viewers, welcome back to a new video. Glad that you can make it. Glad that you're here. Oh, I'm red. Anyway, yeah, today's video is a kind of a backtrack video because I already did a makeup look. Here's the thing. Here's what happened. I technically had all of this, what we're going to go over in the previous video, but it was just too much and it was too long. That being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know when I post, which is now erratically. But hopefully we'll get back on schedule. Without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have quite a few. This is just 3 of them. I've got 4 from Marshalls, and then I got some purchases from Amazon. And I think I'm gonna do Amazon first because they're about 3 items. I can't remember if I did this or not, but this is a primer, eyeshadow primer that I got off of Amazon. I have no idea if Revlon actually still carries this. I got the Physicians Formula Butter Palette and Sultry Nights. If I can ever get it open. There we go. So, this palette comes with a little brush that I will probably throw away. And the majority of this is a buttery glitter situation. Then, this is the palette I did my previous look on. It's called Orange Dreamland. So, the first one I have is the Revolution Forever Flawless palette. It's a Flamboyance, and these are flamingo feathers case, and it carries that theme right into the matte shadows. So you got a little flamingo. It's very cute, very beachy Miami looking. So this is if you're planning on going to Cancun or anything like that, any beachy destinations, this would be the palette for you. Emily Edit, The Needs, and this is Emily, the collab and whatnot, and I will leave her info in the description box below. But this is her palette, and don't ask me how much these palettes were because I can't quite remember, but it's a basic, everything you need in it. Highlighter, contours, this is a blush, contours, colors, and then 6 matte eyeshadows, except for that one. It's a shimmer. But very neutral, like she said, the needs, basic, a good traveling palette. Has everything you need and everything. We will actually be playing with this palette today, so hold on to your britches on that. Then I got this. Now, I'm gonna be honest, I usually don't buy anything with animal print on it because I'm not an animal print person, so but this was very cheap, so I bought it, and of course it's Revolution, and I glad I did. I like the colors in here. Very nice, very robust, orangey, a roasted color, if you will. And I got another Cara Dual palette for $5 clearance. This one was a little beat up, but I liked the other palette, so I went ahead and just bought this one. Now, I'm going to be honest, a lot of these colors aren't my colors, especially these sea foamy blues and greens in here, which are not much, but yeah, these kind of Caribbean ocean blues in here, I'm gonna tell you, really not colors I would gravitate or grab for, so we'll see how well this palette works out for me, but I'm not mad about it. Like I said, it was $5, so. Now, I bought this big bad boy because the box was in the same. It just looked big, luxurious, and very, oh, I forgot this one, it's hard. Just sophisticated. Now, to me, This is like a clown palette. For the simple fact that it has all these yellows and these hot pinks. And it just reminds me of a circus palette. I'm not mad about it. It's just not exactly what I was expecting when I opened the box. But hey, this was also on clearance. All right, here we go. I got my hair pinned up and back. I invested in these flat, good old forehead, flat hairpins that I've seen a lot of YouTubers use. So I was like, well, let me join on this bandwagon. And I have to say, I like these. These don't make creases and in your hair and everything like that. So invest. Apparently, it's a good investment. So, okay, enough rambling on that. So, got my caddy. Got my eyeshadow palette, and we're ready to go. Eyes are primed. And face is moisturized, so that's as far as we've got. So let's jump into it. So I'm going to use this Emily palette, and I'm going to use this as my transition shade. And I'm going to use the good old trusty eyeshadow brush. And you know what? I'm going to bring you guys in just a smidge, so hold that thought. Alrighty, now we're up close and personal. Hi. Okay, so we're going to go into Love, this shade right here. And we're just going to tap out, and I'm going to use the mirror that's already in there. We're just going to sweep that all over the lid. Blending brush. And we're going to go into Honesty, this pink shade right here. I had to make sure it was matte. I was like, because it almost looks shimmery, and I was like, wait a minute. And we're gonna, you know, not do anything crazy. We're gonna put it all up in the crease and the outer V of our eye as usual, because you know that's how I do. We're gonna sweep it all in there. So while you watch me do that, this is when we're going to fast forward. So see you in a bit. So far, so good. Glad you're back to regular speed. Hi. I'm going to use our crease brush, and we're going to go into this shade right here, this light shade. Faith. Interesting. And we're going to put that on the outer corner of the eye. Again, nothing crazy, nothing that I don't do 100 times over. This is probably going to be like something that's easy and, you know, everyday look. You know, could be your favorite everyday look. And actually, we're going to stop right there. That's actually good enough. I like this. So, with that being said, I'm going to skip the, you know, makeup and everything else. Alrighty, as you can see, I did a little bit more than just the regular. I did my face makeup, but I also went ahead and did my brows and my eyeliner. So, because that didn't change. Under eyes are set, so next is the contouring. So we're going to use Courage, and I'm going to use my brush for contouring, and we're going to see how this works out. It's a little dark, but we'll start out light and we'll see how it works. Okay, I'm actually liking this color. Kind of blends out like my concoction in my Kiko palette because I use two different colors. So this is actually a good color. Alright, we'll fast forward through this. Alright, well, as you can see, by the way, thank you for pumping the brakes. Worked out good. I like the contouring. So let's pause here, do our usual real quick of powdering, and we'll enjoy this awkward silence for a moment. And all right, now that that's done, what's next? Mascara is what's next. So I usually do that after. So, whatever mascara you want to use. So next is our blush, and don't think I'm gonna enjoy this because it's got sparkles in it, but we're gonna use Joy. It's in this kind of peachy, kind of pink color. And well, not mad about it. Gives you a nice flush. Still, it's a natural color, not quite matte, but not all that glossy and shiny. So again, pretty impressed. Now we're gonna get into our highlighter, which is Gratitude. And this kind of opal, kind of champagne-y color. Take our angled brush. Well, I'm gonna take my angled brush. You do whatever you it's not showing up on the brush, but we'll see. All right, might be the first disappointment, or I need to find. I need to use a different brush, and it might be the brush. We'll see. I still have to highlight my favorite spot, which is the nose. So let's see. Nope. Okay, it's not the brush. It is not a very pigmented highlighter. So if you want something a little bit more, this is not that. So we're technically done with this palette for right now. So we're going to get into lips, and I bought this lip set from Walmart. It was on clearance. These are a lip oil and tint plus gloss set by the, I'm going to butcher it, but you know, whatever, Yoma. So they come in 3 colors. So this red one is and they come on red felt, so it kind of throws you off a little. So that is this one, which is called Boasty. Casually Lit is more like a brown, nudie brown almost. Not quite nudie, but it is certainly in the brown colors, or family, I should say. And that's that right there. And then the last one is Mischief, and it's kind of like that maroon red kind of color. So it's a little deeper brown color. Go into this deceivingly ready color. Ooh. Okay, I might have jacked that up. But you know what? It's on my lips. We're gonna roll with it. Alrighty, so my take on good old Emily. I love the palette so far. Great. I liked everything about it except for the highlighter, but other than that, beautiful colors. This is a good palette for anybody who is, you know, going somewhere. This is a good, like I said, travel. You get everything in here that you need. Eyeshadow, contour, blush, highlighter, and this nice, sleek, small little palette. And it's, you know, thank you, Emily. Appreciate it. Anyway, let's see how this does. Wow. Anyway, I'm rambling. This video is already probably a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. So until the next time, guys, thanks for being here, and bye.